Hi everyone, welcome to tutorial with Owens Fashion Academy. So today we want to learn how to draft the upper part of a peplum top, and the sleeve, right? So the measurements we'll be needing for this is very simple. You'll be needing your shoulder, which is what, 15. You'll be needing your bust, which is what, 35. You'll be needing your crop length. Our crop length is equivalent to half cut on our own side, so which is what, 16. You'll be needing your crop waist, which is what, 28. Your blouse length, which is 23. Then this round arm, which is 13 and a half slash 12. The slash is this side, that is the elbow side. Then my length, the length of the sleeve I want, that is the round arm length, I want it to be 8. So I think that is all we'll be needing. Do you understand? I'm very sure that all of you right there can take this measurement perfectly. So let's start. So before we go ahead, you need to know your under bust too. My under bust is 13 and a half and my bust point is 10 and a half. My bust distance is what, 8. So you need to know this measurement. The bust distance is from the nipple to nipple. You will learn that as well. So the first thing you need to learn, you need to draw your lines. You need to draw your what? Your lines. That is the starting point. So my line starts from my bust point. My bust point is what? 10 and a half, right? Then followed by, please hold this. You will add half to it, which is 11. Followed by your under bust. My under bust is 13 and a half, right? Adding half is what? 14. Then my crop length is 16. If we should add, we're not going to be adding half to this, we'll be adding 1, which is half inches intake upper part, half inches intake down part. So 16 plus 1 is what? 17. So same thing you do here. So you can connect the line. We have our 11, 14, 17. So you connect the dots and mark it out. Connect the dots and do what? So we'll mark this as what? Bust points, right? Then we'll mark out our under bust, which is what? Yeah, you mark it and write your what? Under bust. Then here too, you mark it out and label it as what? Your crop length. So far, are you with me? Are you with me so far? You are with me. So the next thing we need to cut here is our bust line. We need to get our bust line. But before we get our bust line, let's draft out our shoulder and our shoulder slope. So my shoulder is 15, right? So you'll be adding 1 inches to the shoulder, which is what? 16. Do you know the reason why we add 1 inches? Half inches for seam allowance here, half inches for seam allowance here, making it what? So the seam allowance is that seam that you're going to hold while you join your arm and your body. Do you understand? So my shoulder is now what? 8, right? 16 divided by 2, we have what? 8. So you're going to take out 1 inches to mark out your what? Your shoulder slope. Do you understand? Yeah, so you mark, connect it. Have you seen it? Connect your shoulder slope. So this is how it looks like. So now we want to get our bust line. For you to get your bust line, you'll be dividing your bust. So your bust divided by what? 6, right? So what do we have? We have 5.8. So 5.8 plus 2 is what? 7.8. So this will help us in getting our bust line. So you are going to mark out the 7.8 from your shoulder slope, right? This is 7.8 right here. This is it, right? So you see where that 7.8 is. You're going to mark it out as straight line. This will be 8.8. Do you know why here is 8.8? This 1 inch I will cut out so that you can be able to connect it straight. So we call this what? Bust line, right? So we've marked it here. We are still going to mark it on this side. We are going to draw a straight line connecting it to the bust line. Do you understand? Do you understand to this part? So now you need to get the middle of this your bust, this line here, the sleeve line. You get the middle. 7.8 divided by 4, we have what? 3.9. So you mark it. This is where the middle is, right? You go back a bit by half here, the asterisks. Have you seen it? So now we take our bust. My bust is what? 35. So you mark the bust. That is what? So you mark it out. This is where my bust is. Have you seen it? So you see where I asterisk? I'm going to be connecting it to this place and to this place. So you have your curving ruler with you, right? So this place is looking like what? Arm O. So you connect the beginning of your shoulder to where that half is, that half that we asterisk inside. You connect it on a straight line. You connect it on a what? Straight line like this. Have you seen it? Then now we want to connect this and this in a curved way, like curved design. So use the curved part of your curved ruler to connect it together. Do you understand? So have you seen it? Now we've gotten our what? Arm O. So then you can add the allowance. In this case, we'll be using 2.5 inch allowance. Do you understand? So the next thing you need to take is a crop waist. Our crop waist is what? 28. 28 divided by 4, we have what? 7. Asterisk the 7. But you know we'll be needing that intake here. So you add 1 inches for your darts, right? Then you take your 2.5 inch allowance. So you connect the 2 allowance together so you can cut it out. Do you understand? So you connect it like this. So this is the first pattern you need to draft out while cutting the upper part of your peplum top. So have you seen it? Next thing you need to do is to cut out the back. If you want to cut the back, you add 2 inches allowance at this side, and you take out 2 inches allowance and the under. Do you understand? So I'm going to measure 2 inches like this now on my main front like this, right? Measure 2. So it's on that line I'm going to place my front pattern. Have you seen it? You see? So I've reduced this back by what? 2. Do you know I'm reducing it by 2? Because your back and your front is different. Your back is shorter than your front. Do you know why? Because of the breast that God has given you. Your back is shorter than your front. The only part that this phenomenon would not work is if the person have flat chest. Is if the person have what? Okay. So but if the person is busty, you can also do the maths yourself. Like you can research yourself. You can take all the measurement. That's why we call it couture. You know, in couture you take all the body measurement so that you are accurate, right? Let me experiment this. Please look at this lady over here. If you want to get your half cut, usually I would advise you follow the elbow. You know, when you try to take up your hand, this is where it folds, right? Try and use it to get your half cut. So our half cut says 16.5. Have you seen it? So please let me put your hand on this 16.5. This is where it is. You see that here I get what? 16.5. By the time I come here, what am I getting? On that same line that she put her hand, what am I getting? 14.5. Meaning here is smaller than here. Then this back too, by the time I try to check for, you see where her elbow is, what is it giving me? 14.5. So here and this side is usually the same, but here is longer because of the breast. But I don't know, I'm trying to look for flat chest here. I'm not seeing. Maybe in the next class we'll look for a flat chest to help us counter this phenomenon. So let's move ahead. This is what we have right now. Do you understand this to this stage? Okay. So now we are not done. No, we are not what? We are not done. we have our front, we have our back. So what are you seeing at this side? What is going on at this side? And there's no way we can shape this like this and leave it this way, because we need to connect, every part needs to connect, the up and the down. So from what I just explained to you now, I told you that the side and the back is the same, right? So we need to do something to make this side equal with the back. So this one will take us to the bust dart. It will take us to the what? Bust dart. So like I said earlier, from the measurements we'll be needing, I measured my bust distance, right? Which is what? 8. That is from nipple to nipple. So you are going to mark out that bust distance. This is it here on your bust points. You mark it out where? On your bust points, on your under bust, and on your crop length. So this is it here 4. So you are going to mark it out like this. Have you seen this? This is our dart. So the next thing, you see where this under bust is, you go down by 1 inches like this. Go down by 1 inches. Come up by 1 inches. So that is 2, right? That is the 2 that we remove from that back. So you are going to connect this one that you've marked that is under, and the one that you've marked that is up. You connect it to where this bust point is. Do you understand? This is the under bust, right? I went down by 1 inches on my under bust. I went up by 1 inches on my under bust at the side, right? So this is the bust point, but nipple to nipple. So I'm going to be connecting this to where my nipple is. I'll connect it like this. Where my bust point is. The reason why it has to be on your bust point, by the time you take your darts, it should sit right on your bust point here. Like the cuff should sit right here. Not that it's lying here or it's there. Do you understand? So you see what I did here? I'm going to cut off all this place. Do you understand? So that here can be equal with this place. Can I go ahead? Okay. So let's cut out this side, like this. Have you seen it? Then you cut out your dart too. But please don't cut it finish, you just stop right here. Have you seen it? So now you are going to place this side that you've cut, place it on the second 1 inch that you take. Do you understand? Now I said we are cutting off all this. I don't want to cut it out because I want to pin it on each other like this. Have you seen it? Okay, so let's pin it down. So now we've taken out our 2 inches. Do you understand? The reason why I have to open this is by the time I pin this, you see that there's gap here. It's opening. So this is where we transfer this dart to. On a norm, some people wouldn't mind cutting this. What they will do is they are going to put that here. But we just want our dart to be in one place alone, which is here. That is why we transfer this to this place. That is why it's wide like this. Do you understand? Okay, so let's move back to our side. So you are going to, after taking this off, you place it back like this, making sure they are what? Equal. So this is it. Let me try and pin it properly. So this is it, right? Have you seen it? So what are you seeing here? You see that there is a gap in between here. You are going to fill up this gap. You will do what? Fill up the gap. So now you cut it equally with the back. Cut it equally with the what? The back. So by the time you shape and you want to sew your clothes, everything is what? Aligning. So have you seen it? You see how it is? Are we good? Okay.